It's time for a haul, and I may have gone a little bit over budget, but in my defense, this stuff was really cute. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time seeing my face, welcome. This is achicmuse, a space where we talk all things fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And what's lifestyle over here? That's our wellness, gallivanting about town, and any other musings you fancy. So today we've got a haul. We've got a collective haul for the month of February. So I'm on a low buy journey this year. And if you catch my low buy video, I talked about my no buy month in January. I was successful. I was successful. But then in February, you know, I have been holding off on some things that I just decided to get in February. So it's a little massive. It's a little massive. I may have overdone it. I may have overdone it just to teach. Just to teach. But if I didn't buy anything, I wouldn't have anything to show you. So let's just jump right into this haul. I'm going to show you what I got, plans for styling, and then in a future video, if you're interested, you don't have to even be interested. I'm going to do it anyway. We'll do some stylings for some of these pieces. We'll start with those easy things, those little pieces like these don't really count. So first from Uniqlo, I picked up some heat tech turtlenecks, finally. And we're at the end of winter and I finally got them, but I'll be able to use these for many, many years to come. So I picked up three colors, black, burgundy, and gray. Next is Skims. Now, I don't typically shop Skims. However, I got this same dress from Nordstrom in gray and I love it. I love it. It's a house dress for me. It's super comfortable and it's cute. So it's something cute to wear around the house. So I wanted the black. Nordstrom was sold out. So I went to the Skims site, picked it up. It was on sale. I also picked up one of the bras. This fit well. I think I got my normal size, but my normal size is shifting. So I could have sized down to a 42. I think this is a 44. Whatever size this is, I could have sized to the next size down. But it's comfortable. It feels good against the skin. The underwire isn't uncomfortable. It's a decent bra. And I got these socks because I needed to hit the minimum order total for the free shipping because look, okay, it worked out. I did the math. It worked out. And these are socks I wear. I have them on right now. These are my house socks. So I think that's okay that I got them. Next, I needed a pair of slingback patent leather heels. And I looked all over the real world. There were some that I thought were okay, they were decent, but I just wasn't finding exactly what I was looking for. And then there's this pair from Zara that is exactly what I wanted, but these are not real leather. And I specifically wanted real leather. I'm really being intentional about the materials that I bring into my wardrobe. And so I decided not to get those. But I found these from Schuts, and they were on sale, of course. And I really like these. I will say they run large. I had to size all the way down to an 8.5. I typically wear maybe a 9.5. And in slingbacks, I size about a half size down. So I actually did get the 9 and they were still too big. So I exchanged for an 8.5. So keep that in mind if you're interested in this style shoe. And then from Nordstrom, I picked up a couple of things that were on sale. Starting with this really cute set from Waif. I'm not familiar with the brands, but when I saw this, I'm like, wait a minute, I need to check this out. It's a blazer and a maxi skirt. Both are in a size extra large. It's a cotton velvet. It's super soft. The blazer does have nice structure. Neither are very stretchy, so the skirt is a little tight for me right now. So after that cute little tummy tuck, I think she'll fit perfectly. I can get her on, I can get her zipped, I can get her buttoned, but she can't sit down. And the hips are really compacted up in there. You know, the buns are flattened. It's one of those things because again, there's no stretch in the skirt. So it doesn't work for me right now, but it will soon. It will soon. Next is this blazer from Donna Karan. And the chocolate brown blazer was on my Gap list, so I went ahead and picked this up. It was on sale, and I actually did a price match for this. It was cheaper at Macy's, and so Nordstrom did do the price adjustment for me. And this one runs slightly large as well. I originally picked up the extra large. It was a bit more roomy than what I wanted. It was too much room in the waist, so I sized down to the large. So keep that in mind. Then lastly, I picked up these Schutz boots in a brown suede. I didn't need these, but they're super cute and I will absolutely get a lot of wear out of them. So these are size 9.5. So with the boots, I did opt to size up to a 9.5 so I can make sure to have room with wearing thicker socks during winter. These have a rubber sole. They are like a lug sole. These are super comfortable and can wear all day long. So if you're out shopping for the day, you're out sightseeing, these would be a good boot for you. And then next, I placed an order with Lapointe. They had an incredible warehouse sale, and before or during the holidays, like around December, they were having a really good sale. And this dress I have been eyeing. At the time, it was a little over $500, and that was a really good discount based on the retail price of $1,450. I wasn't paying that. But I decided to wait, and good thing I did, because in February they had even deeper discounts, and this dress ended up being, I think it was 70 to 80% off. I paid just over $200 for this dress. So good. So good. This is a viscose blend, which is why I was like, I don't really want to pay the 500 for it. So I'm glad I waited. The feathers are ostrich feathers. I opted for the size extra large, but I absolutely should have sized down to the large. This is a rib knit, and since this is synthetic fabric, it's even more stretchy, and I believe it also has elastane in it. So it stretches. It's actually a little too big in the waist area. So where the cutout is, it hangs a little bit. So I think I'm going to try to get that altered so it can be a little tighter right there. And then I just picked up this merino wool tank. It was like $30. And this is something I absolutely would wear as a layering piece or on a song with a high waist white leg pant. This is definitely a staple. And then, even though these pieces were so cheap, I found a promo code. I don't shop any retailer without first looking for a promo code. And I found one for an additional 15% off, and it worked. I didn't think it would work because these were so deeply discounted, but it worked. And so I got an additional 15% off of these super, super deeply discounted prices. This whole order was $200. The whole order was $200. Like, you cannot be that. I'm so glad I waited. And the size was still there. The color I wanted was still there. I'm so glad I waited for this dress. Now, on to my real world orders. So in February, I placed 5 orders. Now, in my defense, the way the real world works, if you see something you really like, you kind of have to get it as soon as you see it. Sometimes, like, I've been able to gauge, like, okay, what pieces are the girls really into, and I'm risking by not getting it now. And then some pieces where it's like, okay, the girls aren't really that interested in that. You can sometimes tell based on the number of likes it has, like the number of people who have it saved in their obsessions, because you can see that. But sometimes there are just some pieces that are like, they're plain, or they're not photographed well, but I know what they are. So I'm like, okay, I can hold off on that. So, you know, these were pieces that either I have been holding off on for months, and I'm like, okay, it's February now. It's time to go ahead. It's time. It's go time. It's February. It's go time. Time to order. Or these are pieces I'm like, okay, no, I need to pick that up. That's a true piece. That is an archive piece. Get that. Go ahead and get it now, babe. So my first order included this Saint Laurent Rive Gauche tote. It is a cotton canvas, so it's really flexible. It's not very structured, so you can really stuff it. It's not, the bag itself is not super heavy, so if you do stuff it, you don't have to worry about the contents of the bag is, plus the weight of the bag. So it's pretty comfortable. I've carried it to work, and I've carried it just to carry it as well. I love a big bag. I love a tote. I love a tote. I love just a big open space to throw my stuff in there. I have an organizer that I use, but I love a tote. And then also in this order, I got this super cute mohair blend Balmain sweater. This is from 2021 or 22, I believe. It's this super bright neon green. I love it. I love, if I'm going to get a loud punchy color like this, I love this type of like highlighter green or yellow. This is my favorite. Is not itchy. It's oversized. I think this is actually a small. It's the French 36, so it's oversized. It is cropped and it falls perfectly on me with a pair of high-waisted denim, high-waisted trousers, wide leg trousers, or layered over a dress, like a midi dress, like a midi uh bodycon dress, or even a maxi bodycon dress. That would be super cute. And then my second order were blouses. These were gaps that I had in my wardrobe. These were needs. They were needs. Okay. This was actually a gap in my wardrobe. I planned to order some more. I had plans to order some more silk blouses. And so I finally just got that out of the way. So this first one is from Frame. It's a size large and this fits me well. The second one is from Alice and Olivia, and this has that V-neck detail, which I really do like that. I like to have, I like to keep like the first couple of buttons open, but I like this one specifically because since there are no buttons at the V-neck, it's structured like that. It lies flat on my chest, which I like. I prefer that look. This one is a size large as well, and it also fits me well. This has this has a elastane in it, so it does stretch a little bit and it works well over my bust. This one is Max Mara. It is an extra large. This also fits me quite well. And then this one is Saint Laurent. This is a size 44. I also have a black one that is a sheer silk and a 44. They both fit me quite well. And then I didn't need this. I didn't need this, but it's Bottega for $70. But it's a Bottega silk blazer for $70. So why not? This one is a little too tight in the arms, but it will soon be fitting me. Okay, and so my third order was not planned. It was not planned, but these were some pieces that I wanted, and this jacket specifically, I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. I knew it looked fancy. So I did, as I usually do, a reverse image search for a Google reverse image search and found that this jacket was released in, I believe it was this jacket was released in 2008. I can't remember if it was on the runway. If it was, I'll include a picture of it. And I had to get this. It's a silk bomber jacket. It is very lightweight, so this would be spring summer. And I love this abstract detail. It's almost like graffiti. So, and I loved it. I love this. It's super comfortable. It fits me very well. I will be styling this though, not just wearing it just, oh, I need a jacket to put on. This is gonna be the fit. It's gonna be a fit. So stay tuned for how I style this. Okay, and so this next order was finalizing all of my silk blouse needs. So I got my neutrals out of the way, and so I wanted to add some additional layers in there. Wanted to get some prints in there. So this was my final, for the time being, blouse order. This first one, okay, this first one is also black, but it's super cute. It's like tuxedo like. So this is Max Mara. It's a size 8, but this is oversized. It fits me perfectly. This next one is from Anina Bing. This is a pullover blouse, and I typically prefer a button up, but I really like this. So I got it. It was only $30. So like for silk. It has a tight neck detail. This one is just a little bit tight in the arms. But besides that, like with layering it, it will be fine. I I t- I always wear my blouses tucked in, and with wearing a sweater, a cardigan, or a blazer over top, it'd be fine. It's not so tight where I can't move. It's just like noticeable, like, oh, your arms might be a little too big. but it's not so uncomfortable that I wouldn't wear it. This was an incredible find. This Tom Ford blouse. This is a size. This was a size Italian 42, and again, this one is cut slightly oversized, and there is some elastane in it, and it fits me perfectly. This does need a small repair. The stitching is coming undone a little bit at the hem, but it is an easy fix. I just need to take it to my tailor to go ahead and do it. I could do it myself. I'm not doing it. Take it to the tailor. Okay, this dress I got with the intention to wear as a duster, so layering it over either another dress or an outfit. It is a little too small for me to button all the way down, especially it's not coming over the hips. It's not coming over the hips. I can button at the waist. The intent for this was to wear open. I love the ruffle detail in the front. It looks super cute even when it's open, and so I will be wearing this as a duster. Okay, this next blouse is Michael Kors Collection. Michael Kors Collection. Distinction. That's what we see on the runway. This is so cute. And that's one thing about the real world because this is a size 4 and the measurements were not correct. They have the measurements as a 37 bust and a 30.75 waist. And again, I did a Google reverse image search and found another listing with much better pictures and more pictures, and I could see that it looked oversized. So I just took the plunge, and I'm so happy I did because it fits me perfectly. This particular blouse is oversized, and so while it is a size 4, it fits me. Okay? Fits oversized 100% of the time. I don't care what the number says. I don't care what the letter is on that tag. Does it fit me? Great, then it's my size. And this blouse from Frame is a size large. Again, fits me perfectly. I specifically wanted a shiny ivory silk blouse, and so this is what I chose for 48 bucks. I could probably have found something even cheaper, but once I found what I wanted for less than $50, works for me. And then this fun, funky Max Mara blouse is a size 12, and it fits me perfectly. It has this really cute, almost brooch like detail at the button at the top. I don't know what year this is from. I couldn't find this. I searched for it, and it has like on the back like these kind of domino looking patterns. I think this is so fun. It's so fun. It's so funky, as my homegirl Brittany says. It's fun, funky, and fresh. Okay, so I would just style this pretty simply with a black mini dress and have it belted, or simply I would wear this to work just with a pair of black wide leg trousers, or with a black pencil skirt, a black maxi column skirt. You ain't got to do too much. Let the shirt do the talking for you, okay? Let the blouse do the talking for you. And then I happened upon this Moschino Couture blouse. Again, has a slight ruffle detailing on the front. I really love this. This is a little tight on me in the bust, so it's gonna have to stay protected in the closet for a little while until we mosey on down into her. And I'm pretty sure this is vintage. No idea what year it's from, just based on the look of it. Could be 90s, could be early 2000s, but it's cute and it's mine. Then I didn't need this. I didn't need this, but it's super cute. This Saint Laurent hoodie, it has like it's velvet. It's a cotton velvet. It has like these mesh pockets. Like it looks distressed, and so there are. It's not mesh. I'm not sure what material that is. Yeah, it's not. It's like a meshy kind of material where there's just these open spaces. Um, it's really cool, and it was reasonably priced. So and then I got picked up two blazers. I got this vintage Louis Farrow blazer. This is so, again, funky, fun, and fresh. I love this. Again, styling it very similarly to the Max Mara blouse, just with either all black underneath, or if I really want to dig into it, I can choose another color that is within the print and just make it a monochromatic look and have this draped over my shoulders. I love this. It fits perfectly. It is an extra, extra large. I actually think that it's an extra, extra large. It is a wool silk blend, and then the collar is a cotton velvet. And then lastly, this also was a gap filler item. I needed an ivory blazer, so I picked this one up from Escada. It's just a simple wool blazer with gold buttons. Perfect. All right, and so for my last order, this is my last order of the month. I placed this order on February 24th. I have been eyeing this cardigan for months. There have been at least three others that had come on. No, I have been eyeing this cardigan since the first time I saw it, maybe a year ago, and there have been at least three of them that had come across the Real. I had also seen one on ThreadUp, and I just didn't take the plunge to get it. And so finally, it popped up in a size extra large. I decided to go ahead and get it. Decent price. This was $3.75. And this is from the Eddie Slimane era of Saint Laurent, which is not my favorite at all. His tenure took the brand. First of all, he's the one who rebranded to Saint Laurent and took it to a very rock starish era. Not my favorite, but I love this cardigan. So I went ahead and got it. So it's wool and it has the metallic fibers, so it has the lurex throughout and it's super cute. I love it. It's also silk lined. It's great. It fits me. I love this sweater. It fits me very well. And this did have the tags attached. And it had the extra button as well. So for $3.75, yes, it's what, 12 years old. This might have been dead stock somewhere. And now it's mine in my closet. Then I also picked up this vintage YSL cardigan. It's lamb's wool with gold buttons. It is long line. I can't button it all the way down. I mean, I can, but it'll be stretched too far. So this is something that I will either wear open or just with maybe only 2 or 3 buttons done. This is just, I didn't need this. I didn't need this, but it was, I love a cardigan. I love a cardigan. I love a crew neck cardigan too. So, well, vintage YSL, you speaking my language. Then I just picked up this Stella McCartney top. It's super cute. This is kind of like ruffle detailing at the bottom. It's super cute. It's a little tight. This is a size 6. It's an Italian 42, which is a US size 6. I could see that it was a little bit oversized. This is not a typical 6. Again, bit oversized. While it's a little tight, I still would wear it. I still would wear it as is, but as we size down, it will be much more comfortable. This actually came from the Webster. The Webster or Webster, is it the Webster? The Webster is a store. Um, I think it's like, I don't know if it's family owned, but it's a smaller scale luxury retailer, and they have stores in several different locations. And then lastly, I have been waiting for this item to come back in stock. This is a Max Mara maxi column skirt from the Spring Summer 25 runway, and I immediately recognized it. Immediately recognized it. This is a size 16. It's 100% cotton, no stretch. No stretch. So I'm able to get it on. I get it on, okay? I can get it on. I can get it buttoned, hooked, zipped. But just like the wave skirt, we can't sit down in that unless we want to burst all the seams. We can't sit down. This doesn't even give me as bad a pancake butt as the wave skirt, but it still gives me pancake butt. It still gives me pancake. It smashes in the hips, but she gets it all the way on. She gets it all the way on. So we'll be comfortably in that in no time. I will show you. Just stay tuned. Okay? Stay tuned. And now of course I'm looking for the jacket that completes this set because I need the set. I need the set. This look on the runway, it was so good. So those were my orders from the Real in February. I spent the most during the buy more earn more promo that they do every month. So, I'll at least get some credits that I can use this month. I will say I have not placed any orders yet this month. I really am doing my best to wait until the Buy More, Earn More promo begins, which I believe will be around the 13th or 14th, somewhere around there this month. So I have about a week. I can wait. I'm doing very well. I can wait. Okay. I love shopping the Real, and soon I will be doing a full series on shopping on the Real, finding the best pieces, being able to decipher what's going on because the listings, you know, hey, you gotta want to take a risk. You can't be too risk averse shopping the Real, because if you are, you might miss out on those pieces. But if you're a risk taker, you'll fare quite well. So that's everything I picked up in February, and I had a budget of $1,000. I did not spend $1,000. So yes, I did go over budget. I did go over budget. I did. Okay. Yes. So how am I regrouping? So this month I'm being much more firm and intentional in my shopping rules, which has been a little difficult. I have bought a couple of things so far. I've placed 3 orders so far this month. I have not shopped the Real yet. I got 2 runway Maxmar pieces for deals, super sale. One from Neiman Marcus, one from Net-a-Porter, and then I got some more pants from Express because, as I mentioned in my last video with my outfits I've worn recently, I need some new wide leg pants, and so I seen another creator talk about these pants. I'll show you when they get here. So I decided to try them out. I feel like I'm settled. It's just like, you go so long without something and then finally you re-expose yourself to it and then you kind of wild out a little bit. I did. Admittedly, I did. I wilded out a little bit in February, but I'm regrouping. I feel more centered. I feel more in control. And so, like I said, I'm really intentionally planning and like literally writing down the things that I want to buy this month. April will be another no buy month. And so for the rest of the year, I'm again going to be really intentional. I'm going to obey and follow my rules. I created them so I could change them, but I'm not. But I'm not. I'm gonna stick to my rules, stick to my list, and I've been refocusing like what I want in my wardrobe, like what's important to me. And as I mentioned in my low buy video, I want to focus on those archival and runway pieces. I have all of my basics. I don't need to buy any more basics. I really don't need any more blouses. I do want a leopard print blouse, a snake print blouse. I need a brown blouse. And I think that's it. So I'm really assessing my wardrobe, being honest about what I need. Of course, these aren't needs, but what I need in order to complete the outfits that I will regularly wear. And I think I'm doing well. I have a very robust wardrobe. I'm able to create looks. I like my looks. There are some pieces that I just want to I want to swap out for a more elevated, just better quality piece, as I mentioned with my wide leg pants. I'm working on those swaps, but that's going to take a while. And I don't want to buy too many more pair of pants, and I don't want to heavily invest in any pants because I'm still sizing down. I don't want to be too overzealous with that. So I've been getting, yes, cheaper plans, but still decent quality. So they are still fast fashion. Like I said, I bought new pants from Express. But I need some pants. I need some pants, dagnabbit. I do get on, eBay, Poshmark to find other pants, just so that I can still have wool. That's what I really want. I want my pants to be wool. But I haven't done that yet, so I just need to do that. I haven't bought any yet, so I just need to get back on Poshmark and eBay and buy me some wool pants. Because I just don't want to invest in a whole lot knowing that my body's going to shift again. So that was my entire February collective haul and my plan to regroup and my plan for the rest of the year. So now I want to know, what pieces did you like that I picked up, and then what pieces do you want to see me style. I'll absolutely do a styling video with some of the pieces from my haul this month. And what did you buy in February? Are you on a no buy journey? Are you on a low buy journey? What's going on? Tell me what you purchased. Thank you for joining me today in this video. I appreciate you being here. And if you've enjoyed it here, I welcome you to stay. So go ahead and subscribe if you like and click that notification bell so you're never late to an upload and you can continue watching me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.